Hello everyone, myself Gunjan Sharma. I am from AIMS Rajkot. I am studying in the first year. Now today I am discussing the topic blood. The contents we are discussing are introduction of blood, components of blood and the functions of blood. Introduction. As we all know that our body is made up of four basic types of tissue: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and nervous tissue. Blood is a type of connective tissue, or specifically we can say that it is a fluid connective tissue or special connective tissue. You all know that it flows in the blood vessels. Now we are discussing about the components of blood. Components of blood. It is formed of two parts. Number one is plasma, which is a fluid part or matrix part. Number two is blood cells or formed elements of blood corpuscles. Plasma. It made the 55% part of the blood. It is the fluid part of the blood. It is mainly composed of water. That is total 90% of the plasma is water. Rest are, it is 8 to 9% are plasma proteins, and the rest remaining part is formed by ions, glucose, amino acids, enzymes, antigens, antibodies, hormones, etc. Next we are discussing about the blood cells. In our blood, three basic type of blood cells are present. These are red blood cells or erythrocytes, white blood cells or leukocytes, platelets and thrombocytes. Blood cells comprises the 45% part of the blood. There is a line which says that blood is a suspension. It means the blood cells are suspended in the plasma. Not dissolved, it is suspended. मतलब suspension. Types of blood cells. In the following diagram you can see there are three types of blood cells. Number one is RBCs, number two is WBCs and number three is platelets. Here we divide the WBCs into two different types, that is granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes include neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, and agranulocytes include lymphocytes and monocytes. You can see in the diagram of neutrophil, eosinophil and basophils that the granules are present in their cytoplasm. But in the diagram of lymphocyte and monocytes, no any granules are present. Now number one cell is red blood cell or RBC. As you can see in the previous diagram, these are biconcave shape. They are not spherical, they are biconcave shape. They don't have nucleus, that is these are known as anucleated cells. They have hemoglobin which is red in color. You all know that hemoglobin is made up of iron and the globin. Globin is a protein and iron is the metal. This hemoglobin is red in color which provide the red color to RBC. White blood cells. These cells don't have fixed shape. As you can see in the diagram, the shape is not fixed. You can see that these are nearly spherical, but this is not fixed. They can change their shape according to the need. There are different types, as I already told. These are two types, granulocytes and agranulocytes. Then further, granulocytes are divided into three types: eosinophils, basophils and neutrophils. And agranulocytes are divided further into two types, monocytes and lymphocytes. White blood cells. Any white blood cells don't have any pigment, so they appear white and named white blood cells. Number last cell is platelets, also known as thrombocyte. These are the fragmented cells. These are not particular cell. These are the fragments of the megakaryocyte cells which are present in the bone marrow. They also don't have any fixed shape. Now functions of blood. First, we all know that RBCs helps in the transport of gases. The most important function of RBC is the transport of respiratory gases, that is oxygen and carbon dioxide. White blood cells provide immunity to our body. We all know that when we get any infection, any type of infection, the white blood cell count in our CBC report is increased. So it is increased because there is an infection, and WBCs are here to fight to these infections, so they increase their number. Just like an army, when there is an attack on any part of India, the army on that area has to be increased. The number of army are increased. Platelet help in the clotting of blood during any injury. When we get any injury, any cut, the blood starts clotting after some time. It is because of the platelets. Plasma helps in the transport of proteins, glucose, gases, excretory waste, hormones, etc. Plasma contains three basic types of proteins: albumin, globulin, and fibrinogen. They all have different functions which are not in their need to discuss now. But if you want to know about these, you can comment. I always answer. So here is the functions, and the most important function of the blood is the transport of respiratory gases. Most important function of RBCs, and also the blood is the transport of respiratory gases, because our body can't because our body cells can't get the gases itself. They need a medium which can transport the gases to it, and also nutrients, excretory substance which are to be excreted by the help of kidney, हार्मोन्स, एंजाइम्स, एंटीजन, एंटीबॉडीज, एनीथिंग जो भी हमारी बॉडी में है जिसको ट्रांसपोर्ट की ज़रूरत है, वो सब चीज़ ब्लड में होगी और वो ब्लड ही ट्रांसपोर्ट करेगा. थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर लिसनिंग. प्लीज़ लाइक, कमेंट एंड शेयर माई वीडियो. इट्स माई फर्स्ट वीडियो, सो अगर कुछ गलती हो